Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS-Inform. It's a big Christmas weekend in Ferdinand. It's the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, really Saturday and Sunday, Friday's opening ceremonies. Joining us in the studio is Sara Kunkel. Sara is the president of the Ferdinand Visitors Commission. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, it is a huge weekend in Ferdinand this weekend. The Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt, and by the way, you'll never be able to spell it. So I think if you Google it, though, you'll be able to get something close. It'll come up. It's really Saturday and Sunday, but there is something Friday. What's Friday?
Yes. Friday are the opening ceremonies, and those are quick but such an enjoyable event. At 6:30 sharp, in the doorway of the West Lawn crypt, the crypt and West Lawn of the monastery, the Christkindl angel will appear, and she will herald in the market. And she actually uses a version of the same prologue that's used in Nuremberg, Germany. So it's there's trumpeters, sisters bell choir, children lighting the way. It's very enjoyable.
And you know, the word Christkindlmarkt is German. All one word and ends with a T, not with a K. So I mean, you keep that German tradition all the way from the opening ceremonies all through the event. The event really is a Christmas shopping gala, I guess, in a way, on Saturday and Sunday. How would you describe the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt?
Oh, it's just a huge event. We get tour buses from all over. We get several tour buses come in. At one time, we were voted one of the top 100 tourist destinations. So it's really, word is spreading. It's just a weekend of gearing up for Christmas. The cheer, everybody's in a good mood. You have 200 shops, 200 vendors represented in 6 different market sites, and free shuttle service from site to site, and just everything you can imagine there. We've got handcrafted, beautifully handcrafted items. We've got YMCA has antiques. We have delicious food and wines everywhere, and the smells and the music. Free entertainment at the high school all weekend long. There's just so much goes on. It's just a wonderful way to kick off the Christmas season.
You'll find Christmas decorations. You'll find Thanksgiving decorations. You will find things for inside and outside. But you also find, I think, mostly gifts for Christmas. People are buying a lot of gifts for Christmas that are all handmade.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything is handcrafted at all of the booths except for the antique market. And if you don't find something for everybody you're looking for, we'll find something for yourself, I guarantee. Okay. So.
Now, you mentioned there are 6 locations. Mm-hmm. What are the 6 locations?
Well, we've got the Forest Park High School, which actually is 3 in 1. There's 3 different levels to Forest Park. And then we've got the elementary school. We've got the Monastery Event Hall. We've got the Ferdinand American Legion. We've got the YMCA, we've got the community center, and did I mention the elementary school? We've got the elementary school too.
Let's see.
Is that 6?
I don't know. The Legion, the high school, which is 3, mm-hmm. the event center at the convent, mm-hmm. The elementary school, and the YMCA.
And the monastery?
And the monastery event center.
Monastery
right?
event
Okay.
center. I don't know if
you know what? the thing about it is Ferdinand, whilst it's a big town, is not huge. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you really you could walk. They're all within walking distance of each other. Of course, if you're buying things, you're going to want to carry some stuff around, but they all really are within walking distance. However, there is a shuttle service that's provided.
Yes, we have a shuttle service running all day Saturday and Sunday, so you can park your car at any one of the sites. The high school is the hub, and they'll all start there, but there's different routes that will go from site to site, so you can park your car and leave it there for the rest of the day. Now, one thing we did learn last year, that it's easy to forget where you parked your car. Mm-hmm. So this year we're trying something at the high school. If you can just remember what site you parked at the end of the day after you've taken the shuttle service or used the walking trails, we have labeled 3 of the high school lots, so you can identify I was either in the Santa lot or the Nutcracker lot or the Elf lot. So we're hoping that helps you find your car at the end of the day.
Speaking of Forest Park, where do you go in? Is there a specified entrance at Forest Park, or is there many entrances?
There's multiple entrances. Okay. You can enter from any of the main. There's an entrance on the
so I guess it's west
side and east side.
And you said there's 3 locations in. So it's
right.
Like
one is
gym,
the practice gym,
okay.
and one is the lower commons and
okay.
cafeteria area, and one is the junior high gym. So you can enter from the old gym from either of those entrances, and then you can also enter from the back lot.
And Ferdinand, there's plenty of parking that you'll be able to walk to at least one of these locations, and then you can catch the shuttle to all the other places. But all the places you're talking about have big parking lots. One other thing is at the Ferdinand Library, there's going to be something special.
Yes, on Saturday they're having their Silly Safaris and Reindeer Reserve again, and there's 2 50-minute shows on Saturday, and those I've heard are a lot of fun. Okay. And then also on Saturday, Santa will be at German American from 1 to 4, and he's hoping to get a hold of some of those kids before his season gets too busy, so he can talk to some of those youngsters.
And you will have the Celebration Singers, which
Saturday
is that new?
Evening. No,
okay.
Celebration Singers have come every year, but this year they're coming back to St. Ferdinand Church, which was recently remodeled, as you know. So we've got them coming back, and they have an amazing concert, as everybody knows. That'll be 7 o'clock Saturday evening.
Okay, and then really, I guess the last entertainment and kind of wraps up the Christkindlmarkt is the Sisters of St. Benedict.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, the sisters will have a concert. And then there's also a 9:30 Mass Sunday morning at St. Ferdinand Parish, where they'll be singing German hymns.
Okay, now the Christkindlmarkt is open from when to when Saturday and when
Saturday
to when
is 9 to 4,
okay.
and Sunday is 10. Saturday is 9 to 5, Sunday is 10 to 4.
10 to 4. Okay. A lot of locations. It's a great thing for Ferdinand. It really brings a lot of people to the town of Ferdinand. Traffic is crazy on that day in Ferdinand, but the law enforcement has come up with a better traffic flow. So keep this in mind when you go to Ferdinand.
Yes, we're going to try something this year that we hope will make the residents and the shoppers a little happier and avoid some of that severe congestion that can happen as they're leaving the sites. What we're going to do is direct traffic as you're leaving the market sites to turn right. That way it'll keep the traffic flowing. Then there'll be signs directing you on where to go next. If you want to go back to the highway, if you're leaving the community center, you'll be directed to turn right onto Northview Drive. And then there'll be signs if you want to go back to the highway, or if you want to go on to the back to the hub, the Forest Park site. There'll be signs for out-of-towners who don't know their way around. But same way with YMCA, when you exit, you'll be directed to turn right. That should prevent some of that congestion.
Yeah, because really, it's not that you're going to drive that far to get to one place, because everything's pretty close.
Right. You can actually walk from almost every site to site, and there's some really nice walking trails. So a lot of people choose to take the walking path, and especially if the weather's the way it sounds like it's going to be, that's going to give a Christmas air to it, and people will.
It'll be a nice, cool, crisp, but nice weekend.
Yes, yes, I think that'll help.
If folks go, they should bring money, because one of the things you're going to do is you're going to be buying items. Do they need to bring cash, or do people take checks? Do they take credit cards?
Vendors are different. Some take credit cards, but I think to be the safe side, you should take cash. Okay. But I think there are a lot of them, more and more all the time, that have different means of accepting credit cards and other types of payments. So I think you can really be prepared to have some cash, but I think you probably will find several that will accept credit cards as well.
Now, this is an event, too, you'll want to eat, and I know certain places have special foods that's being served. I think the Legion has always done a bratwurst dinner or a German dinner of some sort.
Yes, they always have a dinner, and then we have so many, almost every site has some type of food. The Schnitzelbank will be at the YMCA. We have...
yeah, that's the one where the line goes out the door. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Right. And there is wine tasting?
Wine tasting, not every, okay. No, the schools will not
obviously
have wine,
right.
But all the other sites have at least one winery. There are 6 wineries that'll be there. Okay. A lot of free samples.
There really is way too much to talk about, because there is so much that happens at the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt. There are so many different events, so many different schedules, and so many different sites to go see. Mm-hmm. It's difficult, but is there going to be something that people can pick up? Does the Ferdinand News still do the special printout?
Yes, Ferdinand News will have a tab in this week's paper that will have all the vendors listed and maps, and it'll just have everything. We'll have those at all of the sites too, so there'll be access to information from each of the sites and in the Ferdinand News this week.
And obviously there's some money that's raised as part of the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt. What does that go to? Different organizations in town?
Well, we use it right now. Actually, we've been just putting it back into the market. We start putting it into, everything does take money. So we do give contributions to the sites that host us, and then we just keep building on the market. It's gotten huge. So
and at the sites, aren't there, like, don't the band boosters do something, and they may have
band
some,
boosters
so
have their own stand.
That's
yes.
what's so neat about these rural communities. Whenever there's a festival, there's so many people benefit in so many different ways.
Right, right. It is just a tourist event that brings in people to the community.
Now, Du Bois County has 3 weekends. We had the Honeyburg Stroll last weekend. This weekend is the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt, and then coming up is the Jasper Otanabam Days. So it's kind of a way of celebrating the Christmas season in Du Bois County, and the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt is just a huge event. Do you have any idea how many people come to this? Because
we have tried to come up with a way to figure out how many, and we don't know. We've estimated that over 9,000, but that was a couple of years ago, and we do feel that it's getting bigger every year. So I really don't know.
What's the busiest time? Is it like at 9 o'clock Saturday morning?
Well, they're waiting at the doors, 9 o'clock Saturday morning, definitely waiting at the doors. But I'd say Saturday throughout the day. There are a few little lull moments, but Saturday is definitely the bigger day. So if you want to avoid the crowds and the traffic, go on Sunday, because that is really for the ones who want to steer clear of the
events that are going on.
Yeah.
Is there still
crowds.
a live glockenspiel?
Yes, Glockenspiel.
That's at the high school?
That is at the high school. Yes, that will be every year. We're gonna have that as well
Does that
too.
happen throughout the day? Is there
Yes,
a schedule?
yes,
on that?
all day long. There are different.
It's amazing the amount of things that are going on. So go to the website, FerdinandChristkindlemarkt.com. Okay.
Correct.
Or you can link to the WBDC website, WBDC.us. There's a link there that'll get you there. But when you go, there's also going to be plenty of information at all the sites. 6 sites in Ferdinand. Sarah, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you
Anything
for
you'd like
having
to
me.
add?
No, just hope to see you there. Hope to see everybody there.
It's a big weekend in Ferdinand. It's the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt this Saturday and Sunday. Friday's opening ceremonies, but really the Christkindlmarkt markets are open Saturday and Sunday. Was it 9 to 5 and 10 to 4?
9 to 5 and 10 to 4.
Okay. Sara Kunkel has been our guest on WJTS in.form. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the Christkindlmarkt.
Thank you.